back and forth. And here's what I know about successful people. Successful people, they tune this out and they follow their intuition every time. They follow their gut, they follow their heart, they go with their intuition, they tune out the logical little voice in their head. Even when the logical little voice makes something all add up perfectly, if their feeling doesn't add up with that logical little voice, they follow their gut, they follow their feeling. All I'm going to ask you guys to do tonight is to follow your feeling. If this feels right, then go for it. Become an entrepreneur with us. If it doesn't feel right, then it's not for you. There's nothing anyone's going to say to you to make it feel right. Just get on the product and have a transformation. But if it feels right, do not go home. Do not walk out these doors going, well, I'm going to go home and have a nice conversation with a negative little voice in my head for the next 3 days and let it talk me out of the best shot that's out there for me. Watch this. Noise, exactly. How many of you guys have ever had a feeling about a person or a thing or something happened and turned out to be one of the greatest decisions or relationships or choices you ever made in your life? Who knows what I'm talking about, right? You know, and it's kind of sad because not everybody raised their hand, which means that tells me that there's people that have never gone with their intuition before. That's what that means. Because you get intuitions about things, you get feelings about things all the time. But on the flip side of this, raise your hand if you ever had a good feeling about something and you betrayed it with your negative little voice in your head and you lived to regret it later. Raise your hand. More hands went up for that than went up for the other one. All I'm going to ask you guys to do tonight is do not betray the feeling that you feel. If it feels right, go for it. And if it doesn't feel right, then don't go for it, because you already know. You already know there's no one to talk to, and there's nothing to look up, and there's no internet to go on, there's no conversation to be had. You already know. Tune in right now. If it feels good, go for it. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Right now, you're one of three types of people. First and the second type of person are looking at me going, dude, I just wanted a free shake tonight. Thought they were taking me to Dairy Queen and a beer. For the first and the second type of person, just grab the order form, check the box as the kit that you want for the next 90 days, and hand it to the person you're working with your credit card. They'll swipe your credit card, they'll get your order out, and that's you'll have your stuff out in the next couple days. I also want to tell you guys where the first and the second type of people are potential customers. 1.3 million customers this year can't be wrong. They can't be wrong, right? If this is like 4 people that were doing this, then maybe. Like, if it was just like your crazy cousin who brought you down here, then maybe. But 1.3 million people on the challenge this year, it can't be wrong. 10 to 15 million pounds lost in the last 3 years, that doesn't lie. 12 million pounds doesn't lie. 13 million pounds doesn't lie.